Hey again everyone, welcome back to slightly less budget, slightly more optimized Modern Affinity. We won the die roll. Let's see. Land. Ornithopter, Frogmite. We have Metallic Rebuke, we have a clock, and we have redraws. We'll keep. Seems like a reasonably good hand for Affinity. We'll just play Mistvault Bridge and pass the turn. Our opponent is not playing a companion. It's really funny compared to how powerful this deck is in general, the fact that often our turn 1 is just essentially playing a Guild Gate and passing. Our opponent's on Tron, they start with Urza's Power Plant. Okay. Let's play Mistvault Bridge, play Welding Jar, Ornithopter. Opponent's pausing for some reason. Free Frogmite. We can't play Thought Monitor yet, so we pass the turn. Opponent plays Urza's Tower. They didn't mulligan at all, so they probably just have... Ooh, they're playing this kind of Tron deck. So it looks like they're playing Mono Blue Tron, probably. I think I'm just going to Metallic Rebuke this as a tempo play. Maybe keep them off blue mana. And make sure that they don't have 8 mana for whatever ridiculous shenanigans next turn. We're definitely less scared than average of Ugin at least, so that's good. Play Thought Monitor, draw some cards. Play land. Attack for 2. Unless they play Karn Liberated and Downtick on a land, or they play Karn the Great Creator and we want to cry, we can play Cranial Plating and attack for a bunch next turn. But we'll see. Opponent plays another Urza's Tower. They don't have blue mana or green mana. We untap. We play Silver Bluff Bridge. We play Cranial Plating. We equip to a boy. Let's equip it to an Ornithopter in case they have Dismember randomly. Attack for 14. Our opponent is very close to being dead now. Even if they play a KGC, we can attack for lethal if they play a KGC and also remove Ornithopter or get an Ensnaring Bridge. We can still attack for lethal and our opponent concedes. Awesome. So I got really lucky by counterspelling the Talisman being relevant there. I don't honestly know much of what our opponent's playing at this point. I probably just bring in Damping Spheres to make sure that Tron doesn't happen. I don't necessarily want Stub yet. I might wind up wanting Pithing Needle. I don't really know what build of Tron our opponent is playing. I probably don't want Welding Jar. Or at least not many of them. Well, maybe some. Welding Jar helps protect Damping Sphere, but if they're playing blue Tron, they don't have traditional removal. Let's cut one Mirror Enforcer. Let's cut both the Welding Jars, I think. Maybe I cut Nettle Cyst. Because Nettle Cyst makes a black germ token, which means if I just play a Nettle Cyst, it gets dealt with by Ugin, where everything else is invulnerable to Ugin. So let's keep in all the chonky boys, cut the Nettle Cyst. Bringing in a bunch of Damping Spheres, and possibly adjusting our game plan depending on what our opponent turns out to be playing if it becomes relevant. Okay, so we have very nearly a very good hand here. Turn 1 we can play Treasure Vault, Ornithopter, Memnite, Frogmite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Sojourner's Companions cost 2 mana, so we need another low-cost artifact or another land to start playing them. But if I draw another 0-drop or a 1-drop, I can play my entire hand on turn 1, so I'll keep. I usually prefer the hands that have some sort of Thoughtcast effect, but if your hand is incredibly aggressive, card advantage might just not matter. Alright, we can dump our entire hand into play. Play Springleaf Drum. Opponent pauses. Play a Midnight. I wonder if our opponent has some sort of force effect, like a Force of Vigor or something. That'd be a pain in the ass. Cast Ornithopter. Cast Sojourner's Companion. Cast another Sojourner's Companion. Pass the turn. Just put 12 power into play on turn 1, that's all. Dumped our entire hand. What you got, opponent? We draw an island. We attack for 1,000,000. We pass the turn. I don't think our opponent has a turn 3 play that can actually stabilize them here. Unless it's... because even KGC, Ensnaring Bridge, they have too many cards in hand for us to lose any attacks to it. Awesome. We won very, very quickly there. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.
Hey everyone, Shoe Nice again. Well, basically, go subscribe to Tezzey's YouTube channel. And for those who made it to the end of the video, thank you.